What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Tap it back in with another one, y'all. And we got a lot to break down, man. Is some of your favorite rappers and most influential motherfuckers tapped in online in this digital space in the hip hop world right now? Are they tapped in with the feds? Are they cashing government checks? Are there Rolexes like them rollies? You know what I'm saying? You know when someone works for a company, for a union so many years, and when they retire, they give you the rollie with the company engraved in the back, and it says thanks for 40 years on the job or whatever. Are some of these cats rollies from the government, and they just gave them to them early or whatnot? Is that what in the fuck is going on? We got to break it all down. But before we jump right into it, do me that quick solid. Hit them buttons. Hit the like. Sub to the channel. You may fluck with coffee or be acquainted with who I am. Or maybe you don't fluck with me. It's all good or whatever. But just want to point out for those who may feel like that you're already subbed, take another look. You might not be subbed over here. Now, before we jump all into that, all this with some Wack100 fluckery and some hip-hop FBI type connection-ish going on, we gotta stop for a second and say, yo, what is Young Thug doing here? Listen, I know Thug's always been in a world of his own when it comes to his fashion sense and his style, and what did they call it early on in Young Thug's career? The white boy style? Dead ass, I'm telling you, that's what they was calling it, y'all. Hit the comments and let me know if y'all remember when he was pushing that white boy swag or whatever the fuck he was calling it. But Young Thug always been doing his own thing. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of rappers that more or less were like Young Thug clones. Just like how there's a lot of Lil Wayne clones running around out here. They were heavily influential on the game. Young Thug most definitely falls into that category. I got a video over there on my main channel called Young Thug Attack of the Clones. Go check it out if y'all get the chance. I break that whole jump off down. But Thug and Gunna been running around talking about pushing P's. This ain't P, that is P. What's going on here, man? Does he got on bell bottoms and some flower clown shoes and some bright yellow bell bottoms? Is that P? I don't know. Get in the comments and let me know if you think so. But jumping into the main discussion, what we're talking about here is going to be a two-part thing. Pay attention. And like I said, definitely hit the comments and let me know what y'all think. That's what it's all about over here on this platform. Hearing what the people got to say. But, Wack100, a lot of people say the type of games he's playing out here is police or Fed type games. You know what I'm saying? Dropping a lot of gang business and stuff like that on the net. And real quick, I always got to put the disclaimer out there, y'all. Jay Coffee Talk is a nerd, an internet nerd. I just happen to rock, with hip hop. I'm a big fan of hip hop, and I like to make content, regarding the different stuff that I tap into: sports, music, news, all that. You feel me? Always got to put that disclaimer out there when it comes to, any street-ish being mentioned at all in the video. I'm a nerd. I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke. I'm telling. You feel me? And you know who else is telling is 6ix9ine, Wack100's, one of his clients, I guess we could say. Reportedly Wack lined up $35 million worth of business for 6ix9ine as soon as he obtained his management rights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it, man. Movie roles, music appearances, concerts ish overseas and all that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I feel since we heard all that, we haven't seen 6ix9ine do ish yet. I don't know. So maybe that's just a bunch of cappery. But Wack100 is always out here stirring the pot, threatening people. Now flucking with 6ix9ine, putting gang business out there on the net, and it just kind of throws a lot of people for a loop where they say, yo, there's something funny about the way this guy moves. He's the police or he's the feds, okay? And then pay attention, Wack100 is also tied in to Baby and Slim. With Cash Money, he's got the Cash Money West division, 100 ENT and all that. And he's also been crazy active on Clubhouse lately. You know what I'm saying? What, for the past month or so, every day Wack100 is on Clubhouse, tapping in with different rooms and whatnot. Now I guess he's got his own 100 show jumping off. And it's been wild, man. We've seen, him point out how Jim Jones is the feds. And, a lot of people have got mad when I said, I think Wack's right about that. But I mean, like, how did Wack know? You know what I'm saying? Does he got the cliff notes? Did he get it right from the government himself? I don't know. You know what I mean? When it comes to, peep this, y'all. When it comes to criminal enterprises, cartels, big business, whatever the case anyone's doing, right? In the end, when someone gets big enough, either the government comes to put them away or the government says, let's cut some kind of deal. Shit, even with some dictators that are, put in certain parts of the world, they cut some kind of deal with the government or whatever, or the CIA, you know what I mean? And then when they don't hold up their end of the bargain, they gots to go. You know what I'm saying? They got weapons of mass destruction. But y'all, what I feel what I'm saying, right? Whether it's business or street-ish, when someone gets too big to the top or whatever, the government is going to come in. And, some people cut a deal and more or less decide to work for the government. Some people go lay it down. I don't know. Wack100's out here doing a lot of stuff in this hip-hop world, pushing a lot of different narratives on this Clubhouse. And Compton Menace pointed out, Wack100 has a money interest in Clubhouse. So it's kind of a wild game that he's pushing here, where he's profiting one way or another off Clubhouse, off the app itself. And, he's pushing narratives in the hip hop world, with these different conversations going on. And that was something that MILK74 pointed out. I don't know if y'all saw this. This was a wild situation. You know what I'm saying? What's this dude's name? Memo from 600. Last thing I heard, Wack was about to sign this dude. But then he ended up on a Clubhouse going in, arguing with him. They're both threatening each other's dead homies. Threats of violence, all kinds of crazy ish going down. And I don't know if y'all caught MILK74's reaction to this video. The Milk was like, something don't add up here. This almost seems like some straight Fed-ish, what Wack is doing here with the beef and the gang politics side of things, and his ownership interest or whatever he does own stock in Clubhouse. Something don't add up. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you guys think. But for real, what happened? Like, I thought Wack was about to sign this dude and shit just totally goes left. I don't know. That's wild, man. But getting to the other side of things that we were talking about here, with the feds and hip hop, right? A few rappers have came out and spoke about how the private prison industry had a heavy influence on hip hop, where it cut out conscious hip hop and more or less just tried to push a genre that influenced people to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I got a video up actually on this channel where Everlast talks about it, Busy Bone talks about it. It's a wild, fucked up situation when you really think about it. Like, that's some devious, evil-ish to take the art form and just kind of, with these labels, push a culture of, prison bids, death, drug addiction, and trauma. But anyways, Birdman, Cash Money Records, Baby, Brian Williams, what's Slim's name? Is it Ronna Williams? I don't know. They've been heavily tapped in with Universal. Universal, when they were on the come up, gave them an amazing deal. So, essentially, they're almost like a part of that side of the industry, the labels, if you really think about it, But anyways, their brother, Terrence Gangsta Williams, who I believe was serving Fed time. You'll see all the different imagery and stuff popping up on the screen. He was sentenced to life. I'm also hearing he was sentenced to life plus 240 or something like that. Forever in a day till the sun burns out, until the end of time. But he has just came home as a judge resentenced him to 27.5 years, and he came home on January 3rd. And it seems, the journalists tapping into this and trying to figure out what's really going on behind the scenes have found that the judge sealed why he gave this dude an early release and let him come home. And many are theorizing that it's because he's doing some kind of work for the government or government cooperation. Now, it's wild, allegedly he was heavy in the streets, which we see the kind of time they gave this man. But, allegedly, a lot of what he was doing out there in the streets helped finance the early days of Cash Money Records before Universal really put them on like that, But magically, he comes home, gets resentenced. The whole case is sealed. And I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Does this spell out government cooperation to y'all? And what do you guys think about all this that I'm kicking here? Am I reaching? Am I bugging with this whole flow chart? You know what I'm saying? With the feds trying to regulate every revenue stream out there, whether it's drugs, drug cartels, hip hop, marijuana, whatever the case may be. When there's a big money maker, sooner or later the government's going to come in and individuals are just going to have to get down or lay down. You know what I mean? And then we got the private prison industry side of things. Birdman being so tapped in with Universal like that. Wack100 out here pretty much trying to push gang culture on the internet and start up all kinds of drama and beef. Like, don't get me wrong, I know at the end of the day he's trolling and trying to bring a lot of promo and stay viral to what he's doing for his artists, but it's also a lot of very funny style stuff, it seems, with Wack. And then now he's got this Clubhouse app that he's using as a tool. Once again, he has some kind of ownership interest in it or financial interest in it. And it's just kind of wild when you sit back and look at the whole situation. And then we see Baby and Slim's brother come home, with help from the feds. What do you guys think about it all? Let's discuss all these different topics that I touched on in the comments below. Make sure to sub to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Content dropping every day. It's J Coffee Talk. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And once again, make sure you're subbed on this channel as well. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.